Hello, and welcome to VOA's Red Carpet. I'm your host, Sahar Mohammadi, with the latest in celebrity news, fashion, sports, film, and television around the world. And let's get right to it with the 71st Emmy Awards in Los Angeles. A big night in Hollywood with memorable red carpet looks and big winners.
Red and pink were popular among the stars. Sandra Oh went for pink, posing with her hair in high curls, dressed in an off-shoulder gown. Taraji P. Henson made the most of an ethereal custom fuchsia tulle gown with a dramatic scarlet red cape and plunging neckline from Vera Wang. Ava DuVernay rocked a high-neck princess look that glistened in champagne gold crystals and sequins. As for winners, Game of Thrones ended up taking home awards for Best Drama Series and Best Supporting Actor Peter Dinklage, but its stars were worried at first.
I mean, we've kind of been spoiled in getting so many awards and so many Emmys over the years. It's so nice that in our final year, with one of the most epic seasons I think we've ever done, that was recognised. There were a couple of moments where we were sitting in the audience thinking, this isn't going to go our way. So it was really nice that that's sort of the legacy of Game of Thrones.
Billy Porter made history as the first openly gay black man to win Outstanding Lead Actor for the drama series Pose. Then there was Jarrell Jerome, who won Best Actor in a limited series for the Central Park 5 drama When They See Us, which had fellow actors excited, including Regina King.
Has anyone seen that performance? I mean, I know that's not an HBO show, but his performance was absolutely breathtaking.
Actress Michelle Williams won Outstanding Lead Actress in a limited series or a movie for her role in Fosse Verdon and gave an emotional acceptance speech about gender equality.
Britain's Prince Harry and wife Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, began their 10-day Africa tour in South Africa with infant son Archie. They visited Nyanga Township to see work carried out by the Justice Desk, a human rights organization supported by the Queen's Commonwealth Trust, of which Harry is president. Justice Desk workers showed the royal couple a variety of activities being used to support the children and young people living in the township. The royal couple met and posed for photos with young girls in the community, receiving self-defense classes and female empowerment training. Angolan singer Ari is back on stage with more energy than ever and new creative ideas. She sat down with VOA's Myra de la Salette in Luanda and spoke about her dream of singing with Beyoncé and being nominated for a Grammy.
I am blessed to have a family, but it's not easy. I take care of both my child and my husband at the same time, and I have to manage my career too.
This Angolan star, also known as Diva Ari, is back on stage after having her first child. She's now willing to become a model to her son.
Before I had a child, there was no difference between Ari at home and Ari, the artist. Now there is a small difference. Not a small, a big difference. Because at home, Ari is now completely stripped of everything. I am now very careful on stage. It's no longer about my image. I have to protect my son's image too. I'm a little bit more reserved, just to make sure that my son does not become a victim of bullying in the future.
But her fans don't need to worry. Ari is still full of energy and joyful on stage. That remains critical. As a matter of fact, she's now more demanding.
I remain the same. I walk barefoot, I play, I speak loud. I take music more seriously. I need more quality to put in the market a better product.
The Angolan singer keeps the same kind of lyrics that made her famous. Her songs are rich in message people want to hear, especially married ones.
Men think that women are fools. They believe that they can do anything and women cannot. So in the song I say, in that restaurant where you go with your mistress, I can also go. Don't try to outsmart me.
Nevertheless, she acknowledged the gender gap.
Unfortunately, we women are still powerless.
And she celebrates the fact that her songs are having an impact.
I met a couple that said, "You know what, Ari? You saved our marriage."
Ari is successful in the Lusophone world. In Mozambique, she's particularly loved, thanks to a collaboration with local star Neymar.
That's a side project we have been working on. We've been talking about it for the past 2 years and we are finally going to launch it this year.
Why Neymar?
First, I really like her as an artist. I'm a fan. And second, because each day I love her more. We are getting to know each other more and I really like it. She's just like me, free, open-minded, just like me.
Ela é assim, da paz, ela é para frentex, é exatamente como eu.
In her native Angola, Ari became the first female singer to win 2 top prizes music awards in 2014 and 2016. She also received the prize at the MTV Africa Music Awards, and she aims for more.
Todos os sonhos que eu tive como artista, eu consegui alcançar.
Thanks to my hard work, I was capable of making my dreams come true, because God does not reward lazy people. My next move? I still have that dream of meeting Beyoncé, that dream of being with her at the Grammys. You say being with her, but I want to be there singing Angolan music, not with any other style. Be it kuduro or kizomba or samba, but my dream is to be there with our culture next to her, not necessarily getting an award, but just a Grammy nomination.
Now let's turn to music, where we have a lot to catch you up on when it comes to Nicki Minaj. So first, retirement isn't happening for the rapper, not now at least. The rapper shocked fans when she took to social media to announce retirement plans, which included focusing on building a family. But then backtracked after responding to a fan's tweet, "I'm still right here, still madly in love with you guys, and you know that," and calling her original post abrupt and insensitive. She is, however, busy collaborating with Italian designer Fendi. In a series of Instagram posts, she gave a peek of what's to come when the collection, titled Fendi Prints On, drops October 14th. From an African orphanage to being adopted by an American family, Ethiopian designer Abai Schultz started a luxury handbag business promoting African crafts and women's empowerment. VOA's Haiti Adams Fitzpatrick and Abby Sun visited her store here in Washington, where she shared her secret to success.
I started the business about 5.5 years ago. I've always wanted to go back to my home country, Ethiopia, because I left the country when I was about 11 years old, so I've had a certain attachment to the country, and I wanted to be involved in the economy somehow, in the best way I knew how. And so for me, it was more of a combination of passion and opportunity, and I saw an opportunity in the leather industry, and I was also very passionate in terms of like creating products, anything that you get to have like a tangible aspect of it. I think the real economic development is really about using the country's resources and using the country's talented people to create a sustainable economy. And so that kind of basically became what ZAF is now for me. I think I always wanted to for sure start my own thing somehow. It kind of runs in the family, so I think I would say I did have that desire for a while. is Abai Schultz, and I am the founder and creative director of ZAF. What my dream and my vision for ZAF is really to create a premium African lifestyle brand.
I got connected to Abai during my time in Addis Ababa. Foremost, what attracted me was the design aesthetic. It's really well-made products. But then also the philosophy behind the label, the fact that it's made in Ethiopia, now made in the rest of Africa, very sustainably, sourced, and supporting local women and other craftspeople makes it even more attractive.
We have a team of about 18 artisans that we directly employ, and then indirectly we employ a lot more. For the last 5 years, I've worked with amazing African women in my team. I don't think you should employ women out of pity. I genuinely think they add value to your business because they're very precise in terms of things that they do. They're loyal and they're committed and motivated. They do take a very big responsibility in their household. And because of that, they take their job very seriously as well.
This is a super amazing evening for us because one, it's at the African Art Museum, so it houses Africa's treasures.
Usually, when it's something made in a developing country, or especially in Africa, there is a stereotype of the premium quality products are not produced there. And I think when they see this, that's where we're trying to communicate that if you invest in people, we can produce good quality products that are desirable. That's something you want to buy and enjoy.
Now to Italy for an epic catwalk moment. Jennifer Lopez won Milan Fashion Week, wowing the crowd at Versace when she emerged wearing a version of the jungle dress that nearly broke the internet almost 20 years ago. Lopez appeared in an updated version of the iconic gown, which maintained the plunging neckline, but in a sleeveless version and with a train below the open back. Not a smartphone remained dormant as the fashion crowd jolted to catch video of the fashion aha moment. The original jungle dress made not only fashion history, but Google history as well. According to Versace's press notes, millions of people searched Google in an effort to see the dress, inspiring the tech giant to create Google Images. Models Gigi Hadid, Bella Hadid, Kendall Jenner, and Irina Shayk also took part as they walked the runway in pieces for the Versace Spring-Summer 2020 collection. J.Lo came back to close the show with the designer herself. Now before we go, let's head to the box office, where Brad Pitt's Ad Astra and Sylvester Stallone's Rambo: Last Blood were no match for Downton Abbey. The big screen encore of the Upstairs Downstairs TV series opened with an estimated $31 million in ticket sales, over-empowering a pair of less well-mannered movies. The Pitt-led father-son space drama Ad Astra debuted with $19.2 million, while Last Blood trailed slightly with $19 million. That trio of new releases outperformed a pair of strong holdovers. After 2 weeks at the #1 spot, It Chapter 2 slid to #4 with $17.2 million. And Hustlers, the stripper tale starring Jennifer Lopez, earned $17 million in its second weekend.
I just want to be able to take care of my grandma, maybe go shopping every once in a while.
Thanks for watching VOA's Red Carpet. I'm your host, Sahar Mohammadi. For more on your entertainment news, check us out on voanews.com or on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. See you next time.